Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisha. You can find out more about me on my blog and on Instagram. Those links are below. So welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's been a few weeks since I was in front of the camera. I feel like I start getting on track really well, and then something comes and smacks me upside the head and throws me completely off track. So a few things did that for me, and I'm going to talk about those, and I'm also going to share a little bit of a haul and some other clips from the weekend a couple weeks ago. Just some stuff I wanted to share with you guys. So I guess I can give you an update about what's been going on with me. So not last Friday, but the Friday before, I was so sick. I stayed home from work. I went to the doctor. I was given a like a nasal test of sorts, I don't know, for a flu test, and I was the 10th case in my doctor's office for having the flu. Started medication. Last weekend I felt or the weekend before I felt really bad, and then I felt like I might have been feeling a little bit better last week, and then last weekend I felt terrible again. Today's a little bit better. I've been coughing so much. My throat hurts. I just don't feel well. But I thought that I would get on here and talk to you guys for a few minutes and let you know how things have been going. So everything's going good at work. I really enjoy my job and the people that I work with, which is important. So that's been going good. Ryan and I are sometimes in a good place, sometimes not in a good place. He didn't serve me, but his idea of custody would be AJ having overnights with him, and I just didn't feel comfortable. I felt very upset, and our lawyers have basically been like fighting it out, and I'm pretty adamant that we're not doing overnights unless a judge makes me. I'm just not doing it. Maybe we can work up towards that, but I'm just not comfortable with it. So he has moved over to Louisville, Kentucky. It's kind of funny. He got a restraining order keeping AJ in the state and ends up moving out of the state. But his daughter is out of jail, and she has to be on, like, you know, an ankle monitor type of thing, and she can't leave the apartment. So he's over there the majority of the time. And while, you know, I'm not going to say anything too mean, I will say that I feel like a lot of AJ's needs and times that maybe he could be spending with Ryan, he just kind of blows off. Like tonight, for example, he said he was coming over to see him. I told him I had 2 quick errands to run before picking up AJ, and I actually sent the message early because I left work a couple minutes early. He said he was coming over. I thought, great, he can see AJ before he lays down. Mondays is a tired day for AJ after being at, you know, daycare all day after the weekend, and he basically decides that he's blowing that off to go give the guy he used to live with, Mackenzie's boyfriend, a ride. So, there's a lot of things that come before AJ, and it's not really for me. I'm not wanting him over here for me personally, but I feel like if he's going to make that big of a bitch about seeing AJ, that he would try harder to see him now. So I think it's just a facade. I think it's just a illusion, and I don't really believe he wants that much time with him. He just doesn't make that time now. So, I mean, it's heartbreaking to me, but it's also showing me exactly, you know, who he is. And maybe he talks a big game about wanting this or wanting that. He doesn't seem to really, you know, want to be there. So sometimes I get frustrated and we have hard days, and sometimes we don't. I don't know. It's definitely complicated and hard, and all I can say is that I'm going to try to be positive about it, and just try to move on. Like, I really wanted him to apologize, and I don't know, have this fantasy of him, not drinking and fighting for his family, but he's never fought for a family. Never, not once. He fights for himself. And no matter how much I want that, he has to be the one to make those changes, and he's not. So, I don't know. It's made me kind of sad. I just have to cope, and I feel like as time goes by, I'm getting better with coping. I have wonderful friends and family and a good support system, good kids. I have so much to be blessed for, so sitting around pining over him is just not something I'm going to do. I believe that I'm a good person, and I believe that there's somebody out there for me, but I also believe that this time right now is for me to focus on reining my life in a little bit better, not jumping into a relationship, that kind of thing. Like, there's a couple people I'm a little bit interested in, but not to the point where we've been out or anything like that. It's just friendships, and if something was to grow out of those, that'd be great. But I'm also fully aware that right now is a rebuilding time and a renewal. A renewal for the family that I want to create, for the life I want to give my children and myself. And really the main focus has to be working and family time. Also taking care of my house, which was so hard over the weekend while I was sick. But I laid around and just vegged out with the baby all day on Saturday. And then Sunday I got busy around here trying to clean up and prepare for the week. Not as organized this week as I normally am, but that's okay. I have a stack of mail that I have to go through. I, by the grace of God, am paying my own bills. Like, Ryan was always saying to me, I pay all the bills, blah, 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 blah. He was so full of it. He did pay some extra ones sometimes, but he made more. And, I don't know if I've ever been with somebody who complained about taking care of his family more than Ryan. Art did that willing and didn't complain about taking care of his family. And even Scott, he didn't really complain a whole lot about taking care of our family. But, sometimes some people are more self-serving. It bothers them to do stuff for other people. So, for a while, I believed that I couldn't do it. Now, I've had to make adjustments in how I pay my bills. I'm basically just incurring a $50 late fee every month on my rent, because I was taking it out of one full check, just sucking it out. It didn't leave me with any money to pay any other bills, and it didn't give me money to get through. So I pay my rent a little bit later now, but the gentleman here understands the struggle that it has been, and I think he applauds my effort for sticking it out and doing it. Obviously an apartment would be cheaper. I don't really want an apartment. I'm happy here. I like this location, and for as long as I can, I'm going to keep this our home. So I've had to juggle a little bit, but I haven't depended on other people. So that makes me feel really good. I still have some bills, such as my lawyer and some other things that I got to continue to pay on, that are not paid off yet. But I feel really good about being able to take care of things. It's hard. It's not easy. And I'm blessed with a good job, and I make enough with that job to pretty much care for us. I don't have a lot left over. I can't do anything really big or take any big vacations yet, but that will all come in time. I'm not even worried about it. So, I'm going to share some footage with you from the week, and I'll be back on here. It'll probably be dark, and we'll have to kind of adjust the lighting a little bit. I wanted to talk to you while I could. I know my voice is different, but I've been so sick, and so I'm happy to at least be able to talk without like coughing through the entire video. So yay! I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my head above water and stay positive and believe that there is a better day for me, a better time, and I feel smarter. I feel more mature. I feel like I am learning to get on with it without much hesitation or self-pity. And, you know, really, when my relationships went to hell, like with my ex-husband Art and my dead, I want to say ex, but he wasn't my ex-husband, my dead husband Scott, I like completely fell apart. And I really regretted the divorce with Art. I just regretted it so much. And I didn't want the divorce. And he didn't want it at first. And then he kind of got his power back and his confidence. And he wanted the divorce. And I didn't. I fell apart completely. Just lost it. With Scott, I completely acted like a lunatic, not knowing how to deal with all of the emotions that were coming out of me. And with Ryan, I feel like I am more in control of my emotions. Sure, I have tough nights when I cuss him out via text message, or, you know, let him know that AJ needs something and he ignores me, which really aggravates me. It just does. But I feel more in control, more calm, and more aware of all of the kids watching. Sorry, I just needed that drink. My throat still hurts so bad. You know, I got Brittany watching me, and she is almost 18 years old, and I don't want to act stupid in front of her. Jackson's watching me. AJ's watching. Their opinions of me, the kids, matter more than anybody else's. Everybody else can say what they want about me. They can call me whatever name or judge my parenting or maybe my lack of parenting or my decisions. The only ones that matter to me are my children's. That's it. Don't care. Everybody else can take a back seat and keep their opinions to themselves. I mean, that's really how I feel about it. So I just feel better, and I wanted to say hi to you guys. Let's get into the footage from the weekend, and sometime this evening I'll be back. Right now it's a little bit later. Like I said, Mondays AJ sleep, like he comes home every day and normally takes a nap for about an hour and a half after he has a snack. He's just a baby that's required more sleep. So Mondays are normally harder. Sometimes it's next to impossible to wake him up. There's been nights he slept all the way through. He ate really good after school today. So I'm curious to see if he's going to sleep all night. But I'm going to go get him up. I'm going to share with you the other footage. And I'll be back sometime this evening. Bye. So look who did get up. You want to say hi? Can you see yourself right there? Say hi. He's so sweet. He's playing basketball. He's got bedhead right now. But I'm so happy he got up. So we're going to figure out something to eat. You want to eat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? And then take a bath? You want to take a bath too? Yeah. He's quiet when he normally wakes up. So now I'm going to share that with you, and AJ and I will be back in just a little while. So we are back from the store. I didn't spend a lot of money. I spent like $41, and that was really good because I had a coupon for quite a bit of this stuff. Not everything, but quite a bit. 1, 2, 3. I think I may have had 3 or 4 coupons. So the main reason I went was because we needed milk and drinks for sure. So I got just a gallon of regular milk, half gallon of chocolate. I love the Simply watermelon juice. So yummy. I got AJ some of the Honest Kids in the Goodness Grapeness. And then I got some Mountain Dew for me. I needed coffee for the morning, and I wasn't at Aldi's, and I just went ahead and got the Folgers Morning Cafe. I got some sugar to go with that coffee. I got some little tomatoes, some grapes, some sweet potatoes that I might mash for me and AJ one night, some strawberries and bananas, because my little boy loves those. I did get some corn dogs. I don't know. I just thought they sounded good. I like corn dogs. I like them in the oven, though, so that's how I make them. I got a couple more frozen vegetables. I got the Steakhouse green beans. I just thought they sounded good, so I got those. For us, a lot of times, if I buy too many vegetables, they go bad before I have a chance to use them, and I don't like that. So sometimes I find the frozen are just easier for us. And then I got these roasting sweet potatoes, so they're already diced up. I know I could have done it. I just saw them and decided to grab them. I got some bread. I had a coupon, like the kind that print out from the machine. I had some coupons for Huggies for the Natural Care, and it didn't matter. It was the Natural Care or the Refreshing Clean. So I had coupons for those, so I used my little coupon. I had a coupon for the Morning Cafe as well, and for the watermelon juice. AJ is playing. I had a coupon for some of these Plum Organic little pouches, and you know how AJ loves those. Like the Super Morning, these I didn't have a coupon for. But these are my favorite for AJ before school. So it's got organic bananas, blueberries, yogurt, oats, and super cheese. Yum. He likes this one a lot too. So I got those. I had a coupon like this. He's stuck and can't get his ball in. There you go, AJ. So these are the type of coupons, and I'm glad I got a Happy Family one. The Happy Family, I think it's this one. So I got one for the next time I go shopping. I use these all the time. I had one of these for the maple brown sugar, and AJ loves this. He's got the moth. So silly. I got some more eggs. A lot of times we'll make egg salad, or I'll boil some, or we just eat eggs. I forgot to mention I got this small little seedless watermelon. So you guys know I usually buy chopped up watermelon, and it costs a little bit more. But I decided just to get this, and tonight or tomorrow I'm going to get it cut up and put into a dish so we can get it whenever we want. And then tonight for dinner we're going to have this pizza. So I was so happy. It was on sale. It was $5.99, and it's just a cheese pizza. It's 6 cheese, it says. AJ carried it in. You can almost see his little fingerprint right there. But we're going to have that for dinner tonight. So that's really all we needed. I have a freezer full of different meats: ham, hamburger, chicken, pork chops. I have lots in the freezer, but I just don't make a lot of that for just AJ and I. But I have it. AJ tends to eat a lot more of the berries and stuff, so that's important for us, like to have stuff like this in our home. It's just important. That's what he eats. So I thought that I would share this with you. AJ hated his little water table. He didn't like the sand, and then he didn't like just the water. So we got beans and rice, which is kind of fun. And I'm a little worried about it being out here simply because of mice and stuff. So I don't know if it's something I'll leave very long. I hate thinking I wasted all that, but I just can't see myself doing that. But it is really nice, and he loves playing in it now. So tonight's dinner is pretty easy. It's an Asian meal with sticky rice and chicken. And we got a berry salad going on. AJ's got the same thing. I didn't put the honey sauce on his chicken. Here's your milk, baby. And we are sitting here eating. And it's a very simple dinner, you guys. It's completely from the microwave. I just needed something that would be good. This one's had a bath. He is messing with the washer because he likes to mess with stuff. AJ, say hi. He's a busy boy. So this last week, this book came in the mail, and it's The Joy of Missing Out, Live More by Doing Less by Tanya Dalton. She owns Inkwell Press, and I signed up to be, I don't remember what they called it. Oh, I don't remember. I'll have to look for the paperwork. But I signed up to be a part of their launch team, and this book came in, and I'm really interested in reading it. I have so many books I'm currently reading. It has this nice bookmark, and I don't know, I'm excited to jump into it. And I love any book about organizing and time management and getting your life together and getting more done, you know, without having to like overexert yourself. So very excited about this book, and I'm happy they sent it to me. Hey everybody, so it is 10 p.m. and I need to get a shower soon, get our clothes out for tomorrow because I did not get it done on Sunday. And I was going to record a little bit earlier, but Brittany was doing homework, and I really enjoy spending time with her, so I just kind of like took a break and hung out with her for a little while. She is staying the night, and I love it when she's here. So I didn't really want to talk a lot about Ryan in front of AJ. I just don't want that kind of energy. It's definitely a frustrating situation. I don't know. I think Ryan has a like maturity problem, because instead of discussing anything important or meaningful, he just like ignores and only texts when he wants something. It's very one-sided. So anytime he wants something or wants to talk to me, obviously he will text or call, but most of the time he just likes to play like the torture game of silence. And so sometimes it is quite frustrating, but it doesn't matter really. I don't want AJ to pick up on the energy, and you know, I can handle him like being whichever way towards me. I just hate when I feel like AJ is not being thought of and being put on the back burner for him. I know he didn't take care of him a lot, like when we lived together, but I thought the bond was strong enough where he would actually give a shit, and I just don't think he really does. And maybe in a way that'd be good. You know, maybe he'll just go on and do him and, you know, not put too much attention into our lives. But I can also see him being a major pain in the ass, you know, when he does want something. Again, very one-sided. So, really, it's just day by day, and I try not to get my hopes up that he is going to act a certain way or say anything, you know, important. He really is just looking out for himself, and I guess I would say his daughter. It's just very frustrating. I think, no, I'm just not going to say what I just about said. It's just not healthy. I think it's the season of renewal. So, obviously, if he doesn't ever want to do what's right, to be a part of our lives, which would include talking, that would be okay. And, by the way, I just wanted to clarify, when I said that I like a couple people, there are people in my life every day, and some of them are really nice, and some of them, obviously, you know, you would connect with. And I'm definitely not getting into a relationship, so I just wanted to like put that out there. I'm not opposed to it in time, but I'm still working out my own package and problems. So I just want to be really healthy before entering into any relationship. Um, and, you know, obviously my kids have a big say in all of that as well. So, yeah, kids are doing great. Jackson's doing great. Brittany's doing great. AJ is cuter than ever, but he's quite the handful. He's almost 2 years old. He will be 2 on Thanksgiving. And I guess we'll be having 2 Thanksgivings this year. I don't know. 2 birthday parties. I have no idea. It's definitely not the life I wanted for AJ. So I guess in that way it's heartbreaking, but it's okay. I'll make the best out of it with him and the other kids and move on. So I hope you've enjoyed this little catch-up video. I just wanted to like kind of try to get back into it. I haven't ran a fever today, so that's really good. And I'm feeling better except for my chest and my throat and my ear. But hopefully maybe in the morning I'll feel better just a little bit, and a little bit the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I have videos planned. I have quite a few already recorded. I have, they need edited, but I have reviews happening for 3 different companies, and lots of fun stuff to share with you. So I have a fall coat haul where I am showing you different coats that I recently got. I'm really excited about that video. More day in the life vlogs, planner videos. I have some that I'm reviewing. I'm still using the Day Designer. Like I said, I'm not buying another planner this year, and obviously I could use the ones I'm reviewing as well, but I'm not. Everything's just going in the Day Designer, and it's not fancy at all. The way I do things, the planner is really nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Thank you for all the well wishes on Facebook and Instagram, and all the supportive comments about Ryan. I think I will address some comments that recently came in. Like one in particular is like, please don't let Ryan in and out of AJ's life. And I don't really know how you avoid something like that completely. He is his dad, and he's going to get parenting time. So as sickening as that may be, it's something I have to like comply with eventually. Mediation right now is set for November 8th. And I might see if we can get that extended a little bit. It's a hard time during that week. I have a lot going on, so I think my lawyer might be busy that week too. But right now, that's the tentative date, and obviously it could be an all-day thing. I'm not budging on some stuff, so there's no sense in racking up, lots of lawyer time if it's just going to be like bullshit. So we might as well just end it quickly if neither of us are going to agree. But I was told to plan on it being all day, so that's bullshit. My lawyer talked about the step-up plan where AJ doesn't go over there on overnight yet, but eventually we work up to it. So I think that's something that he's like working out. I still don't like Ryan's lawyer. It's just like an alien looking Scientologist person, I swear to God. I know that's mean to say, but it's true. If you only knew. I would tell you her name just so you could Google a picture and see her. But I shouldn't be that mean or that petty. But, oh, she makes my skin crawl. Ugh. I feel like I need a shower after saying anything about that woman. But I am going to get that shower. I am going to get our clothes out. I'm going to think positive thoughts before I go to bed so I don't dream about this shit. Sometimes I dream, and if I'm thinking about anything in particular when I'm falling asleep, sometimes I dream about it, and it's not always fun, and sometimes the dreams can be quite hurtful and depressing sometimes. So I try my best to put positive thoughts in my head when I go to bed. So that's what I'm doing. I'll see you soon. Bye. Yep.